If you save money in 2026, you may feel responsible, you may feel calm, you may even feel smarter than people spending like crazy. But here's the trap: saving money can protect your life, but saving money alone can quietly shrink your future. Welcome back to the Diary of a Rich Friend, where we talk about money like the rich friend you wish you had growing up. Hello, my rich friends. In today's diary, we are going to unpack why saving money alone can keep you poor in 2026. Not because saving is bad, saving is good, cash is useful, cash gives you breathing room, cash helps you sleep, but cash is not a full wealth plan. Think of your money like a small team. $1 guards the door. That dollar protects you from trouble. Another dollar goes outside. That dollar looks for more dollars. If every dollar only guards the door, nobody builds the house. That is a saving trap. Imagine a person filling a bucket with water. Every month, they pour in part of their salary. They feel proud. The bucket looks fuller, but there is a tiny hole at the bottom. That hole is inflation. Rent goes up, food goes up, insurance goes up, repairs go up. The number in the bucket may rise, but the buying power leaks out. That is why saving alone feels so strange. You do the responsible thing. You avoid waste. You check your bank app, yet life still feels more expensive. You ask, why am I not moving ahead? Because saving is defense. Wealth needs defense and offense. Defense keeps you alive. Offense moves you forward. A person who only saves is like a boxer who only blocks. They may survive the round, but they never win the match. Saving feels safe because it is visible. You can see cash, you can count it, you can check it anytime. That gives your brain comfort. Assets feel less safe at first. Skills feel slow. Systems feel boring. A small business idea feels uncertain. Learning a new tool feels awkward. Investing feels scary when prices move. So your brain says, just keep cash. And I understand that. Cash does not argue with you. Cash does not crash on a Tuesday. Cash does not ask you to learn something hard. It just sits there, quiet, stable, easy to understand. But comfort is not always safety. Sometimes comfort is just silence before the leak gets bigger. Think of ice inside a freezer. It looks solid. It feels safe. Then the power goes out. At first, nothing changes. Then slowly, the ice melts. Cash can work like that. The number may look the same, but the world around it changes. Inflation is not a thief in a mask. It is a thief with soft shoes. It does not kick your door open. It walks past you every day. Your grocery bill becomes a little higher. Your rent becomes a little heavier. A normal repair feels painful. A simple dinner costs more than before. No one sends you a warning letter. No one says, your cash got weaker today. But that is what happens. If your money earns nothing, it fights inflation alone. And cash is not built for that fight. Cash is built for speed. Cash is built for access. Cash is built for emergencies. It is not built to grow for 10 years. This is where many smart workers get stuck. They think, I am not losing money because the same number is still in the bank. But money is not only a number. Money is what the number can buy. If your cash grows by 3%, that feels nice. But if life costs 6% more, you fell behind. You did not feel it in one day. You felt it over years. That is the dangerous part. Slow loss feels normal. Now, let me be clear. Do not hear this and hate cash. That would be a mistake. An emergency fund is one of the smartest tools you can build. It is not dead money. It is a shield. Picture yourself as a small figure on a whiteboard. Life starts throwing arrows at you. One arrow is job loss. One arrow is a medical bill. One arrow is a car repair. One arrow is a family emergency. Your emergency fund is the shield. Without that shield, one bad month becomes debt. One surprise becomes panic. One problem becomes a chain reaction. So yes, save cash. Have a buffer. Sleep better. Avoid using debt for every crisis. But understand the job of that cash. A shield is not a farm. A shield protects you. A farm feeds you. Your emergency fund protects your life. Your assets, skills, and systems feed your future. When people confuse these two, they get stuck. They keep making the shield bigger. Bigger shield, heavier shield, shinier shield, but they never plant anything. Then one day, they wonder why nothing grew. There are two kinds of extra money, dead cash and working money. Dead cash sits after your emergency fund is already full. It has no clear job. It does not reduce debt. It does not build skills. It does not buy assets. It does not improve your earning power. It just waits. Working money has a mission. Some money attacks expensive debt. Some money goes into simple long-term assets. Some money improves your skills. Some money builds useful tools. Some money buys back your time. Some money tests a small income system. The rich do not ask only, how much cash do I have? They ask, what is each dollar doing? That question changes everything. A dollar in the wrong place can make you feel safe. A dollar in the right place can make you stronger. This does not mean you should gamble. It does not mean chasing hot tips. It does not mean buying something because someone shouted online. Working money still needs rules. It needs patience. It needs a plan you understand. But it must work because your future bills will not stay still. So your money cannot stay still forever. Here's the simple rule. Every dollar needs a job. Some dollars protect. Some dollars reduce pressure. Some dollars grow. Some dollars build power. Protection means your emergency fund. That money stays easy to reach. It is boring on purpose. Pressure means high interest debt. If debt is eating your paycheck, attack it. Debt can be inflation with teeth. Growth means long-term assets, not random bets, not individual stock tips, just assets chosen with care and time. Power means skills and systems. This part is often ignored, but it may change your life the most. A skill can raise your income. A system can reduce stress. A small project can teach sales. A better process can save hours. A small audience can become leverage. A useful tool can make work faster. This is how money starts helping you twice. First, it protects you. Then, it helps you earn more. Most people stop at saving. They say, I will invest later. I will learn later. I will build later. Then later becomes 5 years. And 5 years becomes quiet regret. Do not wait until you feel rich to build. Build so you can become richer. Many people think risk means losing money fast. That is one kind of risk. But there is another kind, losing buying power slowly. Staying in one income lane forever. Depending on one boss. Depending on one paycheck. Depending on one old skill. That is also risk. It just wears a clean shirt. Saving alone, y'all, can hide this risk. It makes you feel responsible, but it can also make you passive. You tell yourself, at least I am saving. That line can become a soft cage. A rich friend would not shame you for saving. I would say, good, now what? Good, you built a cushion. Now what will grow? Good, you avoided bad debt. Now what will increase your options? Good, you stopped bleeding money. Now what will make money work beside you? That is the next level. Not spending less forever, not being afraid forever, not worshiping a bank balance forever. The goal is options. The goal is strength. The goal is not to panic every time prices rise. In 2026, your money needs more than a hiding place. It needs a map. Start with one clear question. What job does this dollar have? If the answer is protection, keep it liquid. If the answer is debt pressure, reduce the pressure. If the answer is growth, give it time. If the answer is power, improve your earning ability. This makes money feel less confusing. You stop asking, should I save or invest? You start asking, which job is missing? Maybe your shield is too small. Then save first. Maybe your shield is big enough. Then start putting dollars to work. Maybe your income is too fragile. Then build skills. Maybe your spending feels chaotic. Then build a simple system. No shame, just diagnosis. Money is not a moral test. It is a tool. And tools need purpose. A hammer is not bad, but it is useless for brushing teeth. Cash is not bad, but it is weak as a lifelong wealth plan. Use cash for the right job, then give the next dollar a better mission. Real safety is not just having money in the bank. Real safety is having choices. A cash buffer gives you breathing room. Assets give you future buying power. Skills give you earning power. Systems give you control. Together, they make you harder to shake. That is the real meaning of safety, not hiding from every risk, but building enough strength to face risk better. So save money. Please save money. Build your emergency fund, protect your family, avoid panic debt. But do not stop there. Once your shield is ready, start building the farm. Plant skills, plant assets, plant systems, plant better habits, because cash protects you from emergencies, but assets, skills, and systems protect you from inflation. And that is the difference between looking safe and becoming free. If this diary gave you a new way to see your money, follow the diary of a rich friend. Because if you did not grow up with a rich dad, you can still keep a rich friend close. And in the next diary, we will keep building the habits, skills, and systems that move you closer to real wealth.